Welcome to the Virgo Lounge. It's your girl Trini
And Foxy B.
and we're here to tell you how it be from a Virgo's point of view. Well, thank you for tuning back in with us. It's me, your girl Foxy, and I'll let her introduce herself.
Kamora, I'm here again. Thank you guys for having me again.
Yes. At the Virgo Lounge, we love friends to come hang out with us and come chill and chit chat with us. So today, what we talking about is Foxy.
Black Girl Magic.
Black Girl Magic Day. All right. Yes, that's what we talk about. I'm going to just start off by saying what Black Girl Magic is to me. To me, Black Girl Magic is, I just feel like Black girls are magical. We are superheroes in my eyes. I know that this is different for society's eyes. I feel like in society, we are the least of every situation. And I'm just being honest and truthful. This is my opinion. This is how I feel. I feel like Black women are put on the bottom of society's list. But I really feel like we're at the top in my mind. And that's how I feel. We fight through it and we still raise our kids and we still go to work and we still show up and we're still like, I just feel like we just magical. That's what it means to me. What it mean to you, Foxy?
I think it's women empowering each other to be the best of what we are. To be the best that we are. Even though a lot of people may not think that Black women are the best. We're the most hardest working women in society. To me, what you think?
I agree with both of them. So I believe my definition should be a combination of both of you guys' responses. Honestly, I believe it's overall you just being African American and also just having that magical spirit, doing the best you can be, empowering each other, being a community of like-minded women that can boost and go forward. So all those things would be considered Black Girl Magic in my book. Anything that's making you better than what you are as a Black woman, anything moving forward is.
One thing I would like to see amongst Black women is more community. I definitely would love to see more community among us.
Encouragement too. A lot of us don't encourage each other. A lot of us would put each other down. It should not be that way. We've been through a lot for back in our ancestors and all that. We should be encouraging each other more like that always.
I feel like a lot of nationalities and races, they can come together as a community for certain things, and it's just so beautiful. But I think it definitely stems back to a lot of times we don't know who we are. We don't know where our lineage comes from most of the time. So I know it definitely stems. That is part of the stem. And so, for instance, if you're a Cuban, right? Oh, your whole history, you can trace it. It's theirs. Your culture's there. And then I feel like also as Black women, we're so separated too still by nationality. Oh, I'm Trinidadian. Oh, I'm Haitian. Oh, I'm American. We all Black.
Because all our ancestors did come from Africa.
At the end of the day, y'all just got dropped off first.
Still different.
Little islands before we came over here.
The other nationalities need to realize that though. Because, for example, some of America that, but at the same time, we all come from the same place.
At the end of the day. But people don't see it like that. And that's the hard thing. You're going to meet a small group of like-minded ladies and individuals. I'm the type of female, if I think that you have on something nice, I'm going to let you know. Right. You look very beautiful. I love your hair. What is the problem? People will feel that way and they won't even say it.
Right. Or if they do look at you, they might create a problem with you or say negative about you. She all that. Because women, you can just say, you look really nice. There's nothing wrong with compliments.
Just the negative, the comments that shouldn't be. Just encourage each other, just compliment sometimes.
But why do you guys think that that's so hard? Do you feel like that's in us as women? Don't get me wrong, sometimes we do have moments where we clash with each other and it becomes that, I guess, ego point of I'm going to be that girl. So where do you feel like that comes from? Because you have some people who naturally like that and then other women who say, I have no problem telling you that you're beautiful or that this is or that's that. But why do you feel like you have some women who...
I think they fight with something within themselves.
Absolutely. I feel like
they fight with something
when you see a woman that is always on point and stuff like that, I feel like a lot of women take that and turn around and look at themselves in the mirror and be like,
why can't
well,
I be
dang, why I can't be like that? Why, I need to put more effort into me. Like, instead of looking at it for what it is. Oh, she has a beautiful dress. Now you turn it around on you thinking about what you're not doing or how you're not looking.
And
I need my hair done.
Yeah, and that's when you compliment somebody like that, or like your hair, that's where the magic comes in. You understand what I'm saying? Because why? That magic, by you complimenting somebody makeup, hair, or whatever they got on, guess what? It blooms. It makes them feel, and you know what? That's where the magic comes in. And if we can do that more to each other, if black women can do that more to each other, we'll be unstoppable. We will be a race that's unstoppable.
Absolutely.
And I wish more of us can do that. Because I can compliment you, I can compliment you, I can compliment this lady. That grows. And sometimes we may be complimenting somebody who has low self-esteem.
Absolutely.
And by we're saying, oh, that gave her something,
that
boost her confidence with that, and that's where that magic grows.
Absolutely. I already know a lot of this stems back to slavery when they taught us how to be divided. They taught us how to turn a light skin against a dark skin, and lighter is superior because y'all get to stand. See, somebody like you would have been in the house, and me and Fossey would have been out in the field. You know what I'm saying? She would have been in the house. We don't like her because she is the uppity one and this and that, and she don't like us because we the strong ones. It was created back then, but it continued, and that's the thing. And it continues to be passed on. I think dark skin is so beautiful. I think extremely light skin and white skin is very beautiful. It doesn't matter.
But you know what? If you see a light-skinned person, they actually do believe that they're better.
A lot of them have this.
And get out of that because you are African at the end of the day, my love. So don't think you're better than a dark-skinned, brown-skinned girl. You're still African-American, sweet.
I'm so in love with I love dark skin. I think it's so beautiful, but a lot of people, they don't embrace the beauty of it because growing up, I remember those times, I want me a red bone. Yeah. Like the guys, they want to go after the light-skinned girls and this and that. They made it seem like it was better. And that's why I have a real problem with people bleaching their skin. I can't stand that.
It's getting better nowadays because you do see them with light-skinned women, dark-skinned women, brown-skinned women. Nowadays, you see it different now. It's more diverse now.
It's more diverse, but I feel like a lot of black women and black men don't like each other. They're back into opposite races. You say you want your white man.
Why you gonna put me on black man?
You say you want a white man.
Yes, I do.
But you gotta say
why do you want a white man?
I don't want to go back to why, because I'm just gonna say I had Spanish, I had black. It's time for me to try something.
So you want to taste the rainbow?
Taste the rainbow.
So
no, not really taste the rainbow. I'm not doing that. But I tried the Spanish. I tried the black. I'm not. If I find my right white man, I'm not gonna sample after him. No. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying you done tried this, you tried that, and now you want to try something different.
I do.
So
what's
that
wrong
is
with
your
that?
purpose. I ain't saying nothing was wrong with it. She asked what was your purpose, and so that's your purpose. You want to try something different.
Because listen, sometimes dating the same kind.
And I don't blame her for that. So for me, I've never dated outside of the black culture. I'm attracted to black men. So I feel like, but we all know as black women, sometimes when they do get with a black woman, there are times where they treat them a little nicer, or you see the women with the hard wig, soft life, all those kind of things. So I feel like, hey, if you want to taste the rainbow, even if it's not taste the rainbow, or trying a different palette or a different type of, going outside of your comfort zone, it can be a good thing.
So get it. I'm just like you. I'm attracted to black men. I don't see myself dating outside that at all because I just don't see it. I like what I like.
So something happened to your current relationship. You want to try something different from what you used to?
Not white.
What about Spanish?
I go to Africa. I love me a black man. That's what attracts me.
But sometimes what we're attracted to and what we want is two different things. Maybe you might meet a Hispanic man or a white man may come along and he might be a little seasoned. I call him seasoned. So if they're seasoned, then you might say, hey, so we can say never. But
I ain't gonna never say never. I'm just telling you what I'm attracted
to. Attraction is one thing. But let's say you might come across somebody and then you might be like, you know what, I'm not really attracted to this, but
I've been with people that I wasn't attracted to before and they grew on me. So I'm not gonna never say never, but what I'm attracted to is a black man.
Then as a black woman, I would encourage you. If that's your preference, then congratulations. But
Yes.
me personally, I don't, like I said, I don't have Spanish, but I'm going to try something else.
On to the next.
Black girl magic. I got you. You got me support girl, whatever you with.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got mine.
You know what? In life, how I feel is everyone deserves their piece of happiness. Everyone deserves what they want. If I don't want nobody short, I don't want nobody short. I don't care how rich you are or whatever. I don't want you.
And that's when
And I don't have to settle. Why settle?
black women need to come together. Encourage us. Right? You want to be happy? Go ahead, girl. Again, that's where the magic comes in.
That's so true.
If we pull together from no matter what it is, business-wise, relationship-wise, if we just come together as one, black women will be, like I said, we'll be unstoppable. The magic will grow. It will definitely grow if we keep that empowerment, keep that going. But sometimes it don't keep going. It stops for some reason.
But why do we think those reasons are?
I feel like a lot of times we're distracted in society. My theory is, things are thrown out there to distract. We have to work so much, and then a little bit of time we have, we scrolling. Oh, she doing this and she doing that. Oh, this is the thing to do. No.
And as black women, we have to work harder than other races.
Absolutely.
We have to work harder to get to where we want to get.
That's right. 10 times.
I say 20.
At the end of the day.
We got to work harder. Because we already, like I said, the word is already against us. We just have to work harder to get what we got. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of successful black women out there that has done it and they keep doing it. Why? Because they had that power encouragement that keeps them going. That's what we have to do as black women, is keep each other going.
Absolutely.
I totally agree. And one thing I do want to say is that even if you feel like you don't have that support or encouragement around you, go out there and find it. Go out there and surround yourself with like-minded women that's positive, that want to be better in life, that wants to be a go-getter. Go out there and find those people, because you can't sit there and pity and want people to say, well, you know what, I'm not moving forward, or this is not happening, I'm just stuck in the same cycle. Sometimes it's hard to wake up and say, you know what, this is toxic, or this is not good. But if you don't have that support system, go out there and get it, and make sure you go out there and find it. And surround yourself with those people. That's
you have to have a strong support system, because you got somebody that say they'll support you, but their action shows otherwise. Let her do it on her own. No, you can't be like that if you're trying to grow, and especially grow as a community. Don't be like that. But I get what you're saying.
Yes, and I feel like with Black Girl Magic as well, like you just said, we all have something. Everyone up here has or have a business. So I'm pretty sure from experience, there's times where we've had friends or family or anybody we know that will go out and purchase something from someone else, maybe even pay more or do a little bit more. It can be something as simple as a repost, supporting the person business next to me. Those things like that is also a form of Black Girl Magic. So if you're not believing in your friend or your family that's next to you, how can you want somebody else to go out and believe in you? Or now you're supporting someone else. So that is also another form of Black Girl Magic. You can be spreading your own magic and you don't even know. So I'm pretty sure we all have stories of just that alone being an example of not being in a unity.
Absolutely.
Just not saying, hey, I know you do this, let me support you with your
Exactly.
hey, I know you do your magic. So
even if it is the littlest support, the littlest things count before the big things count. Is what I always say. So if you got a little small business, hey, what you selling? I give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Little things are more important than the big things to me, because the big things will come later.
Absolutely. Some people, like you said, they rather support strangers than to support people that they know. People, like, their mind is just so twisted in the way that they think, oh, I'm not supposed to support her and have her climbing over me still. Oh, or they looking at themselves, dang, she doing all this and I ain't, damn, I'm just doing this. Come on. If you change your mindset and the way you think about things, what you do for others, think about the universe, the things that you put in there. So if you support this person, one day you're going to get supported. If people start thinking more like that than thinking the opposite, better things will happen for them. I'm the type of person, I'm not gatekeeping nothing. Like, people that know me, y'all know I'm not gatekeeping nothing. What are you doing with your life? Oh, I know somebody that can do this or do that. I'm going to help you. Go to this website. Make sure you do this. I give you all the information because I want everyone to be the best person that they can be. And sometimes you just need that little person to just open that door for you or tell you the right way or direct you in the right way. And what's wrong with that? It's here. But you have to make yourself available. If you want friends, you have to be friendly. The Bible says that. Some people, they don't trust nobody. It's a sad world. Not one person in this world.
Right.
It's sad. But I hear people say that all the time. I don't trust nobody.
And I'm one of them.
That's sad.
That's not really sad.
To me, that's sad.
No, I don't trust people because people will disappoint you.
But everyone didn't do that to you.
A lot of people have.
But everyone didn't. That's the thing.
Again, that's where the magic grows.
Right.
When you empower, encourage, support, the magic grows. No, I don't trust everybody.
And I'm pretty sure she says that because you say you have experience with that in personal past experience of how people may be. So I know you have to prove yourself sometimes to show, okay, to earn that trust, or to show that you're worthy. So it's about just taking that leap of faith and someone is going to do or are what they say they are, or doing what they say they're
going to do. And she's a for example. How long we been, since 2011?
A long time.
A long time.
And it's hard. Listen, even for me, I'm young, so me coming from different perspectives, it's hard to find women that have been friends for a long time, no issues, no drama, or even if you do have an issue, we bounce back because a lot of friendships don't last more than a year.
Or they don't know how to communicate.
Now, communication is key.
And accountability. People don't take accountability for when they're wrong, and they don't know how to communicate.
And that's the overall gist of it. Like, if you can't do those two things, that'll break the friendship.
They'll get mad and quick at you and stop talking to you instead of say, hey, this is what I had an issue I have.
Exactly. And I
instead
hate
of
that.
sitting down and say, well, I don't like what you did, and we can both discuss it and then get past it.
That's why
Black women can't do that.
That's why I don't care and because I speak mine too. Because when you're around a person that's transparent and speak their mind, you're going to know how that person feels. If they're angry at you, that's better than the person that's walking around smiling in your face and then behind your back, they're holding it in here. That's terrible. That's not good.
So why do a lot of black women do that to each other?
Because
they want to fight. They want to just distance themselves. I'm done. So more black communication is key. Because if more black women can communicate with each other, it will grow.
Because if you did something I didn't like, and I say, hey, you know what you did hurt me, what I don't like.
And I'm saying, I'm sorry, I want my bad or whatever, talk it out, whatever, and we won't happen again. And we move forward. But a lot of black women can't do that. Exactly. So when a black woman can't do that, the magic down. You know what I'm saying?
That spark just goes.
That spark goes.
Exactly.
So if they can sit down and communicate with each other and get the issue out on the floor, solve it, it grows.
Exactly.
Like a tree.
Exactly.
And then each one of it can expand further and say, we know not what to do. What she doesn't like, we know not to do it again. Exactly. But some people will do it on purpose. Do it again, do it on purpose. Just to keep that, how should I say?
Negative, some people will kill the spark when they know that, like you said, how you just said, that magic starts to combine and now we're intertwining. And now if we just beef and we go
the enemy period comes to separate.
Our flames go away.
Exactly. And we have to realize that we're living in a spiritual realm. It's not only physical, it's spiritual. So the moment that evil spirit sees the connection happen, here we go. Oh, where can I get in
to destroy it?
Exactly.
You absolutely right.
Exactly.
You're right.
Because the enemy hates division. Evil hates division. They love division. That's what I mean to say. They come to steal, kill, and destroy. They love division. The enemy loves division. So anywhere they can find a little crack or a loophole, you know what I'm saying? Where you may say something and then I take it the wrong way.
Right.
You go over here and then, you know what I'm saying? Then now I'm mad and it was just a misunderstanding.
Right. So I could easily just not even know I offended you. You get me? Because I'm in my own world.
And that's my thing. How you felt about it, it's just a conversation. So many people can't have that.
So many black women can't have that.
I don't know.
And I feel like I'm guilty of it at times. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There's times where I've been in situations, maybe I felt some type of way, and I'm like, this, and that, and I'm like, dang. After I probably went back or I talked to a person or whatever, and they're like, hey, I didn't even know that you felt this way, and I've been in my feelings all angry so time.
Exactly. Give people a chance to apologize and be accountable. You're not giving them an opportunity if you never say what they did wrong or
sleep or they worry about what they doing or they going.
And who did you hurt in the process? The person you're supposed to love the most.
It's yourself.
You see what I'm saying? A lot of people will self-sabotage, self-inflict on themselves before they even say something.
That's so true. You're absolutely right.
You're hurting yourself. And I love me some me. I'm not hurting myself. I'm going to say what I got to say. You take it how you want it. I didn't mean nothing by it. I didn't have bad intentions behind it. Here it is. Now, are you going to apologize? Are you going to take accountability? Are you going to change anything about yourself? If you don't, then now I know who you are. You see what I'm saying?
But some of them are not going to keep the magic going.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying is you just got to keep it going. Communication is the big key. It's the big key comes to our race.
It is. And I feel like, not to get too personal, but I feel like it all goes back to, you have to look at the foundation of how it started. So maybe some people don't know how to communicate because they generally just was never taught how to. And now they're used to seeing people that's toxic and they don't know how to communicate. So now they feel like, well, this is normal. This is how I should be. This is how it should go. So even just going back, because how you stated earlier, in other cultures or races, it can be 10 generations in one house.
Yes.
And with African American women, Black women, we can barely have a 2 in one or a 3. So it's all based on different, how you brought up, different things like that. So if we were more united, we literally can go so far. Because now you can say, hey, I'm putting you on, and I'm putting you on, I'm putting you on. And now it's you and your whole village is on versus not everyone spread out and doing their own thing.
It's more of a crowd mentality. So separate them by their nationality, separate them by their skin tone. They'll forever stay divided and confused, and they will not rise.
Instead of just coming together, know what your skin tone is, no matter what it is, just come together. And Black women have to learn to do that more.
Absolutely.
Because now it's really rough out here, and we really need to come together and support each other.
Look at the presidential race that just happened. How did that make you guys feel? By watching the presidential race.
We're talking about the past one just passed, right? With Kamala.
Yes.
I'll be honest. When it comes down to politics, I'm not too much into it, but I'm there. I know enough. So I feel like when it comes down to it, either party would have been here or there. They have their own, whoever they say to get the vote and go from there. But just as her being a female, I already feel like she had the less hand because she was a female. Because some people were willing to take any over a female. It could have been a stick on the ballot.
Exactly.
They would say, I'm voting for stick man instead of her because they just don't want to be led by a woman. So I feel like just overall from the jump, it was just something that was not going to be fair, despite whatever her beliefs were or what she was going to do. Just the fact that she was a woman gave her the less hand. So that's my opinion.
So do you feel like if it was Hillary Clinton running against Trump, you think she would have had a better chance? You feel like if it was any woman, period. So basically, you just feel like they will pick a stick over a woman.
To hear a woman saying that she's going to lead the country and that she's going to do this. That's my personal opinion. Because some people are not ready for that. Just how they weren't ready for us to have an African American president. So I feel like if it's going to be steps to that, for there to even be a female or even there was a woman of color, in nature, that's just my personal opinion.
Remind you, she was a woman and a woman of color.
So I feel like just that alone.
But that's why I said, do you feel like a white woman would have had a better chance?
No. I thought it would have been any woman, just general. Now I'm not looking at just because she's a Black woman. But just the fact that she was a Black woman, it was already a hell no.
So it was a white woman, it would have been just a no.
If it was a white woman, I thought it would have been like, oh, she has the audacity to think that she can run. But a Black woman is, I'm going to put her back in the back. That's how I honestly feel.
And so, but this is the thing I don't understand. We're good enough to do everything else for everybody.
But that's Black women who believe that we are good enough to do that.
Racists
don't look at it like that.
But they put us in position. They put us in high positions now. You can have this position, but you can't have this one.
Your restrictions of how far your magic's going to go.
It's only going to go this far. You see what I'm saying? And so I just feel like us as a community need to start supporting the Black woman more. Period. That's how I feel.
What you think, Foxy?
She got something wrong.
Something boiling. I see it.
Community need to show more love and support to the Black woman as a community. That's how I feel.
But now I will say this: even when we are sharing love within the community, we have to do it right. Don't shortchange my sister because we're in the same community. I don't need to feel like I need to give her more of a hassle or ask for more just because I know that I'm telling you or I know that's you. So I feel like that goes into, even if you have a business, I shouldn't expect a discount, or I shouldn't expect this, or I shouldn't expect that, just because you are another black woman like me. If I'm going to do it with the pure intentions of, hey, let's grow, don't do it with another mentality. You know what I'm trying to say?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I got a question.
Go ahead.
We talking about support, right?
Mm.
What if, this is how I've seen it now, and I'm just asking. I support you, right?
Mm.
What if I go out and support somebody you don't like? How would you feel about that?
If you support somebody that I don't like instead of me,
No, I support you too.
mm-hmm.
But I also support the other black woman that you don't like.
That's fine. I just know that we're not gonna have because I don't know what you tell the other black woman that I don't like.
And don't really trust that. Because whatever me and you conversate about stays between me and you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever
As it should be.
that me and that person discuss is between me and that person.
Mm-hmm.
So I have seen it when you support this person and you go support somebody that person don't like.
Mm-hmm.
There's the drama. Why?
But I'm not gonna stop being friends with you or nothing like that.
That's what I'm saying. The friendship. That's
No, say we all friends, and I'm not gonna stop talking to her because of you. And even if I met her through you, I'm still not gonna because that's not how I roll.
But it happens.
But I'm not that type of person.
I'm not saying you in general. It
Why does it
happens.
happen?
Why does that happen? Now, y'all, we talking about black women supporting each other.
Yeah.
I'm supporting you, this black woman, and I'm supporting that black woman. But this black woman have a problem
Because I feel like you should be more loyal to them as a friend rather than
Looking at the overall picture.
exactly. It's
So
about you still don't talk to her because
you
what
support
she did.
certain people, right? That's what society is saying, right?
That's why they feel. That's why they get like that. They feel like your loyalty should be more to them.
But what if you have more loyalty? I'm just using you as an example. More loyal to you, but I'm just showing a little love to her to support her business. So why would that be an issue?
For me, I don't see things in that
So
aspect. I can't really
I'm not
how
gonna use
they.
you then. In general, why would that be a problem if black women around here talking about empowering each other?
But that's why I
supporting
said
each
the only
other?
thing I can feel is as a loyal.
I'm supporting a black woman.
I think that in life, people don't want you to be better than them. So if you are going to support another person, let's say if we both have the same business or even whatever, and it's you but it's not you. So you're saying that, hey, you already got something done, now you come get something done by me, and I'm in my feelings because you done went to her and got something done. It's because maybe she might do better work than me, and now I'm upset.
But I don't look at it that
you
way.
don't look at it that way, but that's in someone else's mind who is not mentally mature and that can understand what's going on and understand their emotions. They might take that as a loyalty thing, like you said, or they might look at it as, or they might do better work than me, or they might go ahead and say, well, oh, you're fake because now you're supporting her and me, but why you not only just coming to me? Some people feel like they have already classified their level of where they at in your book.
But we just talk about why black women can't support each other.
Mm.
That raises a problem. So if you're gonna support. You say I have a makeup brush. Guess what? I'm gonna get makeup brush from you, and I'm gonna get makeup brush from you. So what? I got both of y'all collections on my dresser. You get what I'm saying? So when y'all say support, that's really it's a problem when you support each other. If you look at it, so what's wrong with that? Now tell me what's wrong with that picture.
Because McDonald's ain't getting mad at Burger King that Wendy's.
Exactly.
Some of them got the same owner.
So literally.
So why black women has to be that way? Just support each other, no matter whether you're that person or you're not that person or not. Just support each other. That's what I'm saying, right? Black women need to learn to support each other, and the magic will grow. That's all I'm saying.
I'm going to read one of my questions. I feel like it kind of ties into that a little bit. So the question for today is going to be, what are some ways that we can challenge and break the negative stereotypes about black women? So just for starters, I would say that most people will say that black women are angry, that we come off aggressive. So I feel like just because I'm telling you how I feel, like you said, communication, doesn't mean that I'm angry. Just because I'm telling you what you did offended me or what I did not like, or maybe I'm just not rocking with how you move, does not mean that I'm angry.
But
or that makes me an angry black woman because I'm vouching and saying what I need versus putting you before me. So what are some ways that you guys think that we can break, or what are some negative stereotypes that you have about black women?
But do we come off like a little aggressive if somebody says something wrong?
If you had to fight, and your family and your ancestors had to fight all their life, and that strength was passed through generation to generation. Like, how do you expect us to be? You know what
But
I'm
they
saying?
trying to say we angry all the time. No, I get angry when you make me mad.
Right.
Of course.
That's not true.
So, because you made me mad, you gonna think I'm an angry black woman all the time?
Right.
No, don't classify. But I'm saying, why? We can't express ourselves aggressively?
That's what.
I think it's the way we express ourselves.
Well, we
You
too
know.
loud, we too obnoxious.
Well, we
or
do get
too
loud when we
aggressive,
get upset.
Cause
The other races do too.
But it's different. If you see, if it's a group of black people here laughing and talking loud and just having fun, another person can walk by and be like, they're fighting, they're
that's true.
arguing. And it's like, we over here having a good time.
Mhm.
But then you'll see a group of, and they over here kiki laughing, hollering, and nobody will say anything. It doesn't come off that way.
Mhm.
So that's already our stereotype. That just seeing, I don't know if it's our skin or if it's just that we're whatever women or just
I
black
feel
people
like-
in general.
I feel like people in society or the people that they see, they like some people, they might see a couple of people that act this way and the whole race acts like that.
Exactly.
If they would meet someone like us first that are like me, I wear many hats. I can be professional,
You can be
a
ghetto.
professional businesswoman. I could be Triniqua.
Yeah, you
Like,
be different people.
I
yeah.
can't do that. I don't go around. I'm not one way. There's so many facets to me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I adapt. When I'm at work or when I'm running businesses, I am professional.
Professional.
And my clients can tell you that. I'm professional. I'm on time with them. You know what I'm saying? They have an appointment with me. It's me and them. And that's, I'm showing them, hey, I can be just as professional as anyone else.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? And this is one of my clients, so she knows.
One time I answered the phone at work one time, the manager I was. She was like, oh, Francis, that was you? I know, I sound different. Well, you know what I'm saying? It shocks the other people that we can sound like that. I learned that from mama though. Hey, mama.
We know how to be professional, but we just choose not to sometimes. I'm kicking it with my girls. I'm going to talk how I want to talk, how I feel comfortable talking. I'm not in a business setting. But when I am in a business setting, I know how to be professional.
Exactly.
And guess what? My businesses, they do well. If you look them up, they have 5-star reviews, and I can be just like y'all.
All of us don't know Ebonics. I'm just saying, because I don't even understand some of it. I'm like, somebody asked me, are you black? They told me, what does that mean?
Yeah, take your black
They want to revoke your black card.
I think they did, yes. But I didn't know what it mean. I need to get it in dictionary so I can catch up with time.
I think, how important do you think that is to know?
Ebonics? When I text, I spell out the full word. Versus when grandkids text, right? What does that mean? I just found out what IJS means.
IJS.
I'm gonna say, when I text, I said, could y'all please speak English? Because I don't understand it. They make fun of me.
But how would you understand it and keep up with it if you're not really around that every day? You know?
Well, I'm learning from the generation now.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, all of us don't understand. We may be black, but I don't understand some of the language.
All of us don't understand.
Or speak it, because I don't. I'm just gonna learn what it is. And then I'm the little short. That's how they type now. And the little short GM and all that other stuff. I don't understand.
Good morning.
Speak English. They're like, grandma don't understand that. I don't even understand the emojis.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
What emoji you don't understand? The one that goes like this?
that, or
That's like, I'm done. Or it could be anything, or it's just whatever you want to put it to. It could be like, it could be anything, whatever you want it to be.
like the praying hands. I notice sometimes this means thank you.
It's going to be either high five or praying hands. I don't know.
No, because somebody at the sun said thank you. We had praying hands behind that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, okay, that means thank you.
Chinese
and I'm thinking somebody
like,
praying. So all black people.
But then some people say it's a high five.
I don't know. I guess it depends on
What y'all think? What is it?
What you think that would be?
So I guess that means I'm not black because I don't understand some of that stuff. But I'm fully black. You know what I'm saying? Happy Amy, but still, I am this here. Don't put all of us in the same category is what I'm saying.
I hate that.
Because all of us are not the same.
Definitely not.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, me either. I don't want to be in a category with nobody. I have a category all by myself. It's called Trinice's category.
Like Foxy's category. You know what I'm saying? Don't put me in her category. Don't put me in yours. I'm my own person. I hate when they see one race, they think all of us is the same thing. No, we're not. We are totally different. We may have the same skin tone, but we are totally different.
That also hit a point as well, to go back to the Black Girl Magic. What's happening for you, even if it's not happening for me, I have my own path. And she has a path, and you have your own path.
Mm-hmm.
So some Black women, I think, will look at each other and see, well, gosh, she did ABC. Why isn't ABC working for me? But really, you might need EFG. So it's
Exactly.
like, don't look at another woman or look at what they have or what they're going on and try to kill someone else's Black girl magic, or feel like you don't even have magic because of what's going on and that's not happening to you. Everyone has their own path. So
Exactly.
you have to find your path and find your own get to your magic. So I feel like that's also a good point as well. I like y'all just said that.
And then once you get to where your magic is going to grow. Because why? That support is going to start. I mean, that empowerment, that encouragement, all that is going to start flowing in for you, whatever your path is in that magic.
Absolutely.